Biscuits! Welcome on back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 12 of our Wurzzag the Great Green Trophy campaign. In today's episode, we are here to hunt down one of Clan Angren's pretty large armies here of Cazador Iron Will, a bunch of miners and some artillery, and a couple of ghosties, so we are going to be playing the part of Ghostbuster. The terrain is looking like a choke point battle, so as long as we can pull them up and through kind of into this little small areas here, their grudge throwers have a really bad time. We'll see if they even decide to scoot on forward. If we can get some Vanguard deployment up and in their face with the nasty Skulkers, we should have a pretty easy time here defeating them. Otherwise, this might be a bad time for the Bloody Hands. Let's get to it. Fred, away. Okay. This is where some artillery of our own will be really useful. This is why I picked up an additional Feral Wyvern to try to fly over just in case we had any issues. They're deploying right up on the frontal part here, so if we... Any way to get the sneaky boys around behind? Looks like there's absolutely not. Unless we possibly can deploy them one deep. I don't think it's going to work out like that, though. Such is the way. So what we'll do with our nasty Skulkers, then, I'm going to make them think our entire other part of our army is going to be 2 units of Quarrelers. Everyone else has kind of the explosives. If we set the Forest Goblins up to try to fire on them early on, they'll just get torn up. So bring the Forest Goblins back. Gotta bring everyone back. They've got almost full range on us, though, with those artillery teams. Alright, Dawi. Playing it incredibly aggressively. If we had some magic, we could just kind of blast through, but we don't. That makes things quite a bit more deadly for us. We'll set up all of the Lava Riders, everything on the other side. We could pretty easily dodge 1 or 2 units of Grudge Throwers, but 12 rocks flying over at us at the same time is going to be incredibly tough to deal with. Let's grab our last surviving nasty Skulker. He should be invisible for a while. I'm going to make sure most of the army's over here so everyone else kind of rotates. We're definitely going to take some damage, though. Forest Goblins, there's no reason to be all the way over there. Fire about this position, so let's grab the Forest Goblins. And we'll go ahead and keep them in the center. We'll have our normal air boys out of the sides. All of the cavalry on one side. All of the Orc Boys and the Skulkers. Alright, so we'll have the Savage Orc Boys with the spears. Kind of be the main bulwark. We'll have all the other guys up front as well, just kind of keeping said miners contained. They will obliterate the miners in a straight up fight. It's just the matter of actually getting over to them without getting torn up by these grudge throwers. That is the issue. Interesting, they split them all up. Alright, so Fred can fly. Greg cannot. We're going to kind of use him as a noxious boy there. Grab the other Wyvern. Hopefully, this should be what we need. Alright, let's get it going. 2 flyers. Bring them in straight away after the grudge throwers there. I'm going to have Greg just kind of waddle on up, make them concerned that he's there. We do have to keep an eye on the grudge throwers, and we will have our reinforcements in 1 minute, so not nearly as long as normal. But if they choose to leave those Giant Slayers there, I'm definitely going to use the Lava Riders' arrows to do some good damage. Come on back. I guarantee you they've got sight on us. Our Lord is under attack. So be it. Chuck your rocks. Girl Wyvern, get on in there. He wants to see blood.
I want to see blood.
We don't want to move our other hero in, otherwise he would get run over by the enemy Giant Slayers there. Get them, Wyverns. You can fire their crossbow bolts all they want. They're more likely to do probably friendly fire damage than anything else. See if we can pull him past. And you two just come on forward and start doing some damage. Alright, a little bit of damage gone down on our hero here. Let's go ahead and pull him back. Don't want to waddle too far into enemy lines. Here comes the reinforcements. Looks like it's mostly cavalry, so keep the wolf riders. Let's pull them all the way through if we can. And then you two will just bring up in skirmish mode. Alright, he's into the grudge throwers. Get him. Smash them all. You guys go after the Lord together there. And now we can start bringing up the rest of the boys. Surround and destroy. Don't have the healing potion on our Lord, though, so we'll want to keep that. Oh, the Quarrelers did some serious damage. Go ahead and pull on back a bit there. Should be just fast enough to dodge a lot of that. And get some fair damage. Alright, Greg, go ahead and pull away. Stop the grudge throwers from firing for a moment. Let's switch to deal with these quarrels here. We'll have all of the Goblin Raiders move in to hit them as well. You come on back to get these Giant Slayers moving. Get them. You guys just gotta stay back, keep firing on who you can. Wyvern and Lord got split up. That's real unfortunate. Let's go ahead and pull them on through. I'm gonna have you two archers. We'll just kind of bring the archers in to surround and destroy. This positioning looks good. Pull these raiders out. They went around. Interesting. Interesting. Our wyvern is rampage, so we're probably going to lose it. It was very useful, though. Jump us out, boys. Can't survive having things chucked at us for very long here, so let's charge on in, break them. Everyone with a bow will have the raiders go through. Drop attack and then pull on away. Keep trumping them. Yeah, the boys are closing that gap. We just don't want to put all of them in there because they'll get really torn up by the explosives. Kind of like so. Take down those miners. Layer on some fire on those quarrelers there. You two do the same thing. Nasty skulkers get on in. We'll bring... Oh, they're going to go ahead and flee. Wyvern's back. We don't really want to bring him into the fight. We'll have you charge on into these quarrelers here. Start bonking Dramar Hammerfist. He needs a hug. No one better suited to do that than you boys. The Lord has charged on into the fray. Let's bring the Wolf Riders through. Have our Feral Wyvern that is mostly down. Maybe go ahead and do some damage to that weapon team there. Bring you guys into melee. Charge into these quarrelers. Break them. Really good hit. The combos are charging on into the fray now. Everyone with a bow, deal with those quarrelers. They're all poisoned. Great. He continues to deliver maximum bonkage, and the Wyvern really does need to pull away from the fight. Maybe keep chasing off these other grudge throwers. You is Gobbos. Go ahead and bring yourselves over here, Gobbos. Skulkers go on in and surround the Hammerfist. We'll have the other Wolf Riders come on through. Blind bonk, sir. Drop everyone's melee attack and defense. Pull the chariot out, get you away from the main line battle there. I'm going to keep a couple of the reserve troops back. Activate the wall. It's just a bunch of miners. Mark this day for the books. We will want to make sure that he's not too bogged down in those miners there. They've got some armor-piercing damage. And it is respectable. To pull these other Savage Orc spears through, just to kind of try to chase off individual units of Quarrelers. Nah, they're gone. We've got them. And they did already retreat once, so we won't even have to round up the rest, although I think we get more captives for doing so, so I will like you still. Come on, Squigs. Who's still left? Is it the just the ghosts? Alrighty then. We will do a bit of ghost busting, and I will catch you all back to campaign map. Death by 1,000 cuts. Alright, they call it a close victory, but all of Cazador's forces were slain. We ended up losing quite a few in the ruckus there, but that is kind of to be expected against all of these hardened Dawi. Giant Slayers always slay their weight, double so in greenskins. We'll go ahead and eat the remaining captives there. We will definitely need the replenishment going after Belagar next. Gained a couple goodies, and the Sartosan mission was successful. Awesome. Clan Moors, also between episodes, did decide to declare war on us, so we've got a whole bunch of Rattling guns moving their way towards us, as well as a bunch of Storm Vermin as well, so I'm thinking we are about to have a very, very bad day over here at Black Crag. Do what I can to defend. Oglok was not able to actually work through into the Black Crag in the underway stance. What I just elected to do was come up north, attack Karak Drong, and try to weaken the Dawi instead. It's a fair settlement. They should have at least one grudge thrower there, but we've got the Broken Tusk mob as well as some Arachnarok spiders to kind of lay down some hurt there. Our Orc boys have the padded shield ability, so they've got a bit more missile block chance, as well as 15 more armor, which is pretty solid. So we'll let them kind of run up front, absorb some arrows with their shields, and then we'll let everyone else run around the sides and do some bonking. Not going to do any upgrades to the Blood River Valley, and actually, if we haven't taken a look in yet, our victory conditions for the short victory are when any of Wurzzag's quest battles, so all of them, we have done all of them at this point. We also have to maintain control of 3 provinces, either through direct ownership or through vassals, or military allies, so the Western, Southern, and Eastern Badlands. So all we need to do is, secure the 2 different Badlands, Southern being controlled by Cetra at this point, and the Eastern with Clan Moors. So I think we will likely be trying to push for a aggressive stance towards Clan Moors, trying to wipe out as many of these Skaven towns as we can. The longer we let the Skaven fester, the worse we're going to do in an overall fight with them. Wars of attrition, the Skaven fight very well. Got 15,000 gold left. I think I would like to go ahead and throw in the Savage Orc host there at Ekrund. Make sure that building's all good to go. I did hand off Verdanos to the Pirates of Sartosis. We're going to move on up towards Zvorak here, and we will sell off Myrmidons to them as well once they actually do refill their coffers a bit. If we tried to do it now, they would only give us a single coin, and that's definitely not worth it. So for now, we will continue to regain some gold from Myrmidons here, and I will actually repair the settlement. It's expensive. It'll only take a turn, and we should make a little bit more gold from. Perfect. Well, prepare for some counterattacks. Red Jaw Puncher gained himself a single skill point. Well, my friend, I think we're just going to go for the Colossal Warpaint there, giving our Savage Orc boys a little bit more ward save, up to 6%. The final one will give them the Causes Terror attribute, and then give them a 10% ward save, which will also layer up with the Ard Lads, so you can get up to 18% ward save for all of your orcs, which is just fantastic. Also, Greg has earned himself a skill. This will give him the Crack Some Heads, keep the boys fighting a bit longer, and give him almost a little bit more than double his leadership size. Sweet business. And I am tempted to have Fred be extremely aggressive towards Clan Moors since he has the more elite army. So let's jump into March stance, and we'll head into the Iron Rock. Getting ambushed by the Skaven, even with this pretty nasty force, would end in the death of most of our skirmish cavalry and probably all of our archers. We would rather not have that. 6,900 treasury. Hopefully he can't do too much damage. Raknik is going to be going after Doc Kraz next turn either way. And we can try to back Belagar down with Wurzzag himself, provided we can move fast enough. Timer of Night Tearing turns to take down Karazakarak. I think we can do it. Let's get through and we'll end the turn. Okay, so Varenka Hill's been attacked by Balthazar Geltman. He keeps coming back for more, doesn't he? Like a whack-a-mole. Don't you worry, Gelt. Revenge is on its way. Looters. Those stupid gits have gone and plundered some stuff from Boss Wurzz's name up there. We weren't meant to do that. We've had him packed and everything. What we gonna do? We gotta make him take it back and get some relations with Crooked Moon or sod it for some treasury. I think we need to sod it. We might need the money. If they lost the loot in the first place, they didn't deserve it.
Now they'll see.
He doesn't like Raknik so much, and I can't move up and attack Doc Kraz yet.
Anything you
Bunch of
say.
these are where all the Savage Works are going. Wurzzag's force so far is just a bunch of gobos again.
Wurzzag, the great
Oh, we gained some boys, but no Savage Works at all. Just gobos, as far as the eye can see. Orc and Mork are coming. I'm going to a march stance, get up here towards the Vorak as fast as we can. We can give Sartosa most of this province. I'm happy to. The unpleasant climate I'm not going to deal with. Not even a little bit. Let's see if she can give us any money from Myrmidons.
This best be quick.
What do you mean? We're best of friends. I'll give you Myrmidons and you give me... That's not enough. I spent 3,000 to upgrade it, or at least repair it. Feskit gives us those points, so Rattling Gun Boy it is. Are they currently besieging? It would be a close defeat. They're all going to move in together. We definitely want to fight this one beyond the wall, behind the walls. How many spellcasters do they have? Olmec is a assassin. Feskit is not one. Thankfully, he is not one of Ruin. But good grief. We count 4 Rattling Guns. 3 and the Ishka's Triads on there's a lot of Storm Vermin. It's going to be a tough fight. I think with the help of our towers, we should be able to bring them down. Simply because these Rattling Guns aren't going to be able to be used to their full extent inside the walls here. As long as we are able to keep them bogged down with the different terrain and stuff. We'll decline the attack, let them come to us. Unless they've got a third army somewhere back there.
Cook, send me to battle.
Fred,
The boys are playing.
let's send Oglock in first. Oglock has gained a few more boys. He can only go up to 12, though, as that is the number he had in his army before. This was previously a different Orc War boss. Nice. Oglock has himself a quick and simple, decisive win here. We'll hand out more armor-piercing damage to Man himself, and we'll hit this auto-resolve. Use half of our infantry team in the Wa. That's the kind of gold we're looking for there. Sack that for 10,000, and we'll turn around and claim it. Oh, we can't. So be it. We'll just go into a raiding camp then. Steal even more gold from the stunties. Route Marcher and Inspiring Presence, and we'll start moving down his gold line here. That way the war boss can actually stick in a fight.
Now's the time.
That refills our issues with the treasury right away there. They're going to do some more recruiting, so let's have Raknik pull back a little bit further, back to the Stone Mine Tower. We're going to keep trying to get them in an ambush.
Great profit.
Growth has been a huge issue over here at the Western Badlands. Would be a huge waste, I think, to go for the burrows there. Over in Iron Rock, though, I will chuck in the Horde, as well as the Black Orc Forge. Gives us a bit of upkeep reduction for Black Orcs and Biggins. This really just helping us out with the Biggins at the moment. Or Guardhouse gives us 2 extra Biggins units, and that's it. Orcs that get guard duty are not the boss's chosen boys. Probably skulk to the back during a charge. Ah, so that's why our garrisons are so terrible. Well, what if we just threaten Kara Gate Peaks then? Fred, what's your army looking like? It's mostly pretty respectable. Let's see about doing some sneaky things, though. Try to lure them through this little pass here.
Fighting soon.
I hope so. And even if not, we'll just come a little bit further up. See if we can get some of the rats to split up, so that they think their win at Black Crag is completely secured. Luckily, the Skaven Slave units are just completely not more or less a non-factor, as they will fight worse than goblins. We've got nothing that'll lose to them in a straight-up fight. Alright then. Prepare to take a little bit more damage. Let's go ahead and dive in.
I got
See if we can make any new deals. I wouldn't mind giving Crooked Moon some land in the Dawi territory. So what we're going to do is if we can get Crooked Moon moving towards the Confederation faster through giving them some land and allowing the AI to be a nuisance, I think we want to. So we'll come on up and possibly just give them... We'll hit Squighorn. He may claim the high place from there, and then we can hopefully just trade him Squighorn with the intent of confederating with Skarsnik later on. Of course, we could always just declare war on Skarsnik and deliver him a knockout punch and confederate with him like that. Didn't cause a hit. That's all the building I'm keen on doing. Can we get any more heroes in, though? 1 Goblin Big Boss and 2 more Shaman. You know what? I wouldn't mind a Shaman. Red could use some more help. Where can we get the Shaman in? Oh, we can over here at Black Crag, so Iron Rock. We could get a Goblin Shaman. Can you get a Ragnarok? Is the Night Goblin Shaman can get the... No, we can't. I'm thinking of the Lord version. Big Bully drops recruitment cost for Biggins in his army, and then Serial Dancer gives him Frenzy. Welcome on in, Grognock. We've got a whole squad of Serial Dances.
I see dead things. Feel the power.
Sure. Alright, we'll go ahead and give you the Gaze of Mork. Power of Noah. Fists of Gork, too, because this one gives you magical attacks. Yeah, it's probably pretty good for going up against one of the heroes. We'll go for 1 Fist of Gork, and then we'll go for a... Ooh, we can do more damage. Headbutt's got 32. Great Burst has got 23. It's a huge attack. Let's go for the Headbutt. For that rat clearing capabilities there. Be business. Skip on through, outpost available. We'll get there. For now, though, she can't actually even recruit up any soldiers because Zarakazil is the only one that we have the capabilities of actually putting in a outpost in. All right then, that'll be the turn. Click on in and yoink. The Golden Order hits the Varenka Hills again, this time with Fedoran. Bit of training for the lad. Fair enough. They can respect it. They only lost 4 in the fighting. Balthazar's disappointed in each and every one of you. Wurzzag has been hit again as well. This is a pretty elite force. Yadri Burnbright. He's got the Norgrimlings. He's got the Iron Breakers. Pretty nasty team. And we've got an underway interception. This is just the... Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and say no. It's just the Law Force. Ranka Hills was lost. That's kind of what we expected. Wurzzag was as well, and the Winds of Pain have kicked in. So all armies are gonna have a little bit more magic. As long as things are increasing. Buckthorn, what are you up to? He's over here to start some stuff, I can tell. Raknik has been in ambush for many turns. He's just not quite strong enough to take anyone on.
I'm the prophet. All right then,
You are
let's do
indeed.
it.
Come on in, hit Zvorak here, and then can we go past the settlement? Either way, it's not going to matter because we're gonna claim it and then hand it off. So we go ahead and look at all these gobos. Poor Wurzzag, doing his best Grom impression. Smush the Umis. We will move right on through with the loot and occupy.
I have seen the future.
So you have, instead of giving her Myrmidons, we're gonna give her Zvorak first.
Now, what to barter?
Thank you.
You might be right.
I might be right. I'm just gonna use you as a shield, Arnessa, I can't lie. Oh, we've got some undead pirate deckhands now. not a unit we want to use, but we could. Let's wait until she actually gets some buildings on in. Ooh, over here in Myrmidons, can we make any more money? The answer to that one is a hefty perhaps. That's interesting. It would take 3 turns, though. We probably won't be waiting 3 turns to give that back. We want to make sure we have the Badlands under control first. Alright, Ragnick. Let's make sure we've got you. I guess your magic. Your magic isn't the best. Little Wah being what it is. Itchy Nuisance and Gorkle Fix It aren't too bad. I think what we want to do though is probably go for anything that increases our Squig Hoppers.
This magic is
The nastier Squigs gives them more melee attack and charge bonus. They're in the riders there, so just more speed. Speed and charge bonus. Okay. Big lads, more weapon strength for the trolls, and a Ragnarok. I think in the meantime, we'll just grab the nastier Squigs. Gives them better buffs than the riders does.
The tribe's ready.
Oh, Beligar's going...
Not possible.
Checked. Yeah, he's going inwards. He's decided he's tired of the fighting.
I'm special.
You are indeed pretty special, bud. Let's make sure that we'll head to the Stone Mine Tower and probably warp through to Ekron from there. We're going to get attacked here at Bitterstone next turn. Not much we can do about it. Okay, so Volmek is keen on just trying to let us attrition down.
I'll crush them all.
I'm tempted to just keep... We can go after Varenka Hill or Valia's Sorrow first. We can continue to be kind of sneaky.
Go likes it this way.
Sneaky orcs. Grognok, come on in and join the army here. Oh, they're full up. I thought they had 19. Ah, the Wyvern fixes that. We can get rid of the nasty Skulkers and give him the Mage. Grognok, come on in. Or do those guys give us more ambush chance?
Now's the time.
Surely not. Alright then. Now we've got a little bit more gold. We're going to definitely lose even more land.
What?
Wurzzag is making his way over.
Now
He's had enemy territory all the way.
ready.
Alright, alright.
This is my land.
Thorgrim has come on over to reinforce Karagdrung, has he? Alright, well, we will just be leaving then.
Send me to
See you later.
Not in my name. Start the war.
Ian, is he going to be able to escape, though, is I guess the question. If we get attacked by Thorgrim, I don't think Oglok can survive. Let's go into the ambush
Boys
dance
are
then.
pleased.
Hoping Thorgrim can't catch up walking, and if he does, he's going to get ambushed. We would have a bad time in that fight, though.
Now's the time.
Especially with those wounded gobos.
I have no time for this.
Alright, it looks like the
This
fight is
my
starting to
land.
close. We've got our armies moving around, but man, we don't have much gold. We are in a serious negative income.
Now they'll see.
Raiding the Bitterstone Mine would be a mistake. We just gotta wait. It's one of the hardest things to do. Okay then. That'll be another turn.
I've already heard your words, but speak 'em anyways.
But hello, Ernessa. She would like us to join her war against Ikit Claw. No, that's up to you. You've got to deal with Ikit Claw yourself. He's gonna come through after us by him. And looks like he just attacks. Okay, I figure Thorgrim can move quite a ways. Fighting him would be miserable. Let's try to retreat. Then Angren goes after the Bitterstone Mine. Man, Beligar, you are aggressive. I mean, I'm tempted to fight it. We would just get, I think we would run over. They've actually got too many numbers. We'll let this one go. Alright. And Dirthu's back too. A couple of our ambushes were foiled because of course they were. And so now Plague Roll hanging out in front of Eliasar. There's definitely a full stack in there already. Krakus is coming over to help out.
He's disappointed. Don't cross wires.
Let's see if we can hit Plague Roll here. Draw out whatever's in. He's gonna retreat. That makes things. Alright, well if Eliasar has walls. Nope, they don't. Perfect. Okay, so I am going to fight this one. Just to make sure we don't lose as many. Although they've got menace below, we'll lose more in the battle. We'll get a proper fight here in very soon. I am just gonna go ahead and claim Eliasar. Let Fred do some replenishing.
What you want?
At least attempt to.
I'll crush them all.
Pick out these buildings here. I don't mind leaving in the totem pole for the growth. Eliasar can upgrade itself.
Start the war.
Oglock, I am going to send you into... There's no way. It was nowhere near him. I shouldn't have even tried it. Okay, well, we are going to lose that army for sure. And they don't even get their Wa force. So, not even worth fighting. Great. Rest in peace. Yeah, good for you, buddy. Where even was he? Oh, he was in ambush right behind. Of course, Thorgrim was very good at ambushing. Yeah, such is the way. We lost one of our main forces. Ton of gold is now freed up, though. Can't get in any more fights. Everyone's just out of range.
What? Anything you say?
Yeah, it's fun playing against 18 different Skaven factions all at the same time. If we leave Ekrend again, we're just gonna lose it.
I, as my mystic
Man.
powers,
I like to sprint past Dirthu. He's got Tree Man this time. Several of them.
more likes it.
We've been so bogged down by fighting. I'm not scared of them attacking us. They can't ambush wall in normal stance, so if they attack us in Force March, we should be fine. Problem is, if there's other reinforcements nearby that are Darby related,
Wurzzag will do it.
we can move further in normal, so we'll just walk on in.
Going.
This magic is real!
Let's take
Put you over into raiding stance, and then we'll just kind of try to attack Matorka on the way up. We were much further away than I initially had anticipated. Thorgrim now has a pretty clear path. Is he fighting anyone besides us?
You to the halls of my
No one
ancestors?
really matters.
I am. You need me?
Yeah. Alright, well, we can save this campaign.
Now?
You can't
Maybe.
ask this of me.
That's right!
Alright, Raktik, I think we can run Belagar over at this point, so let's go ahead and... We just can't move very far, and he's all the way over here. They don't want to fight our armies, they want to fight our weakened downs.
Scars!
Yeah, I'm not going to add any more soldiers on in for now. No new lords. They're just gonna sit there and siege.
Possible.
Not much we can do about it. It's unfortunate. We hadn't actually had this happen to us yet. I know a whole bunch of people have been having issues where the AI refuses to fight them and we'll just siege them down to nothing every single time. We have been very lucky where they do initiate that attack more often than not. Man, alright, we are in dire straits here. Scoot on through. We can't really spend any gold because we're in such a bad spot. I guess we could throw in one more lord next to Ekrend. Who's the workshop boys? Oh, that's Oglock. Anyone we need to add in another Savage Orc War Boss just to survive. grab Icky the serial dancer here. Just leave him in Ekron. Illigar will likely completely ignore him and go attack down south. Let's grab a couple Savage Orcs. Grab 4 of them. Now just max it on out. No reason not to. Stone Trolls. Oh, they've just got some resistances, those Stone Trolls. Nice and chunky.
No, Gracie, never run.
Alright. Where did you come from? Good old Pakju. Alrighty. Well, Scrag's come on back. That's interesting. Yeah. We will, end the turn. Okay, so Clan Moors is going for the attack on Blackcrag by themselves. Arrogance. Well, this works out for us. We still may end up failing the battle just because of our own brand of hubris, but let's get in there and fight it. The defense of Blackcrag, begin. Okay, so once again, we'll take kind of a quick stock. What are they doing? They've deployed in a straight line. They're going to use the towers as a shield. Alright then. I've never seen that behavior before. And they've just got a ton of them over here. They're just going to go for a full overwhelm. That is likely their best call. We won't be able to defend both sides at once. That's where the Dawi messed up there when they attacked. Ooh, okay. That makes things more interesting.
Here we go.
Grab the boys. Grab the biggins, which are going to be key for bringing down those plague hulks, or the rat ogres. Let's leave error boys on the walls. What do they have? Because we can kind of gauge what they're bringing in. Council guard. There's a bunch of Skaven slaves. So if we leave the Savage Orc error boys on this side, so let's grab all of our errors. Gobbo boys, I'm going to leave them here. They're a little bit shorter, and so they shouldn't be as easily torn to shreds by these rattling guns. We'll see. Shouldn't be is the key word there. Grab these Savage Orc boys here. Set them up like so. There we go. The other archers. Those are the only 2 towers we can activate over here. Do we want the Orc Big Boss up top? He could hold the line forever. Land rats are going to be coming out of there. Let's instead leave him the shaman up top. Shaman's got the Gaze of Mort and the Brain Burst. Actually, yeah, we'll bring them together. And then kind of jog on over. You have these Orc Era boys here set up. Like so. We'll definitely bring them on. Smash hits. Do as much damage as we can before retreating. Biggins, I do not want you up there. You're going to be very important for dealing with the rat ogres. We'll have 1 boys up front. Get fighters Hell's Deep.
We are the green time. We're the green time.
The other boys back in the back there. Then we will group everyone up. So we've got the Savage Orcs and the Trolls. Let's bring the Savage Orcs, we'll bring the Trolls to this position. And then hopefully we can get this sorted. As soon as they get close, we'll go start pulling everyone back. Let's get all of the infantry as a group. Archers, big boys all together. And then we will definitely want our catapult towers. So we will definitely start saving. I'm going to throw in a few blockers, though, just kind of corral the rats. bit more how we want. Blockers are quite expensive. Let's just do the small blocker here and kind of a small blocker over here. They will be then incentivized to go all the way around then. Let's wait to do any kind of building. See how the enemy deploys. Alright then. Battle begin. These are orc boys. We need more of them in the middle here than anything else. Bring the trolls. Keep you guys from getting a rundown. And battle begin. We brain burster from here. Almost. Almost. Bring him down. Nice hits. If we can bring down that siege tower, that'd be fantastic. Pretty good damage. Fire on the siege tower. You guys too. If we can bring that siege tower down, it's a ton of damage, and they'll have to bring up with their ladders. Oh yeah, keep going for the teeth breakers. That's easily the most important target there. You gotta keep going for the council guard in the tower. Fantastic. Alright, they're up pretty close. Let's go ahead and start pulling back. We didn't use any brain burst at all. Now's the time. Enjoy. That didn't too bad. We'll just bring them back up top. Four carriers as well. Move them up top. Trolls up front to kind of hold that ground. There. Got to the walls, so I'd pull you on back. Get as many of our archers back as we can. The council guard got torn to pieces. Almost got enough for the big mean tower. I'm going to put it up top here. That's a lot of rats. We definitely want it up top. Come on, everyone. Gotta move quick. That's not gonna get as many as I'd like, but it does throw them off the walls, which is fun. That'd have been a better place for the tower, I think. Although it's got some weird line of sight here. These boys come on up. Step to the front. Never know when we're gonna need you. Alright, our boys, see if you can actually fall back. I don't know if you'll be able to, but do your best. The gobos too, see if you can fall back. These ones got caught by Ixis Triads. Keep running. No reason to let it happen. Retreat, retreat. We can get a tower in over here. Try to slow down that assassin. He's doing fine, but he's got the Savage caught. They're gonna have a really hard time actually retreating from there. Alright, turn to fight. Not be escaping. Send the biggins around. That is a lot of rats. Starting to claim some of our territory there, and here comes Hell's Pit fighters. They're on their way. Archers got shattered. We'll go ahead and pull the trolls back. Let the orc boys fill in their place. They're just going to go invisible and start snatching up all of our supply locations. Which is fine. They won't be able to do that for too long here. In fact, let's go ahead and pull these two archer teams up. pull the rest of the green tide down. Hold this gap for a long time with archers up top here. The pit fighters ran them down pretty quickly. 1,500. Put this one in once we've got the next catapult tower. Savage orcs are fighting pretty well for themselves. And they're just gonna go around and start capturing points. They don't want to fight this one the old-fashioned way. We will start losing our victory points once they claim the key building, though. Yeah, they want to capture every single point before they move on. It's pretty amusing. Go for the trap. We've got no choice. Lovely to see that this one also goes to the same. So we're going to get lots of traps layered up here, which we're definitely going to be doing. We're going to lose all of the positions beforehand. Guys around. Yeah, they're just going to go up and around. Here comes Ix's Triads. Go ahead and give them the old charge. Trolls go with them. Well, they duplicated themselves. We're not scared. These want war. Trap.
Choppers ready. Run, boys. The bar is here.
Just get into every choke point there. Ix's Triads are not meant to be in a drawn-out fight. They're definitely meant to be an ambush team. Keep bonking those pit fighters. Legendary though they may be. Trap going just in time. And they healed it, they turned around. Throw the trap there. As soon as they are not standing in the position anymore, the trap will activate itself. Pull the trolls back. Send the boys in to kind of fill the gaps in for a moment. Big boss as well. Let's pull you on out. Shoot at those spearmen on the back. There's only one rattling gun. There's two of them. That's more than enough to do some damage. Alright, trolls and big boss, go ahead and charge back on into, we'll break these spearmen first. In they waddle. These lovely choke points set up, which is normally what the rats will do to you. I'm not scared of two rattling guns, I can't lie. Go ahead and set you guys up in the position there. We've got so many units left. That's a... Just gonna sit there and brace, are they?
Please want war. Please want war. It's me.
You boys, step on up. You is mean. Here comes the pit fighters. Go ahead and just jump in and grab them. Surround and destroy real fast.
Go, go, go.
Have yourself a clan rat snack. We'll go ahead and drop in another trap. Final territory, good and defended. They will just claim this point here and they'll start draining our victory tickets, so I don't know. We may still end up losing it just out of pure cowardice.
Not sure.
Pull everyone back. Where's our mage?
Ready.
Biggins. Come on over to the pit. Start bonking these storm vermin squads. Okay, there goes our victory tickets. We will lose eventually. Something I would consider one of the worst additions to the game. Doesn't have anything positive. We have to capture that back, otherwise we will lose. Okay, so we have to bring trolls and everyone. We're gonna just one death blob up to smash through these Skaven slaves. gonna go for the brain burst over here. Our boys come forward for blasting away at these clan rats. Time to use our extreme melee prowess here to win. Go ahead and launch some gaze of Mort over here at this fool. Gonna have the trolls break these storm vermin here instead. Not time to wah. See those tickets slowly trickling down. Well done, trolls. Keep moving through. Time to wah. Another brain burst in on all those clan rats there.
This is gonna get messy.
Indeed, gonna get messy.
Boys, you're the boss. Moving fast.
Let's move in and claim these points back. Get in there, boys.
Let's have some. Go, boss.
Just rip through those Skaven slaves as fast as you can. You guys sit up top.
Ready to bash.
Halberd Storm Vermin needs some new friends.
Blast him with
Shaman, keep moving. Go ahead and throw some gaze of Mort at this assassin once more.
Let's get him, boys.
Our time is running out. Trolls get in there and help break those Skaven slaves. Grab these two boys here, throw them in. You guys gotta go claim that point. Nothing else really matters. Go for another gaze of Mork on, well, no, we can just blast these Skaven slaves apart as they're kind of in our way. There we go. Leadership breaking. Oh, no, we've got them with the army losses. Ooh. It's against the Skaven. We did it. All right, well, we're going to hunt down as many of the rats as we can. Gather up some nice captains, and I'll catch you all in a moment. All right, thank goodness for Biggins. They definitely carried the day for us, even if the boys themselves did get the majority of the kills. Awesome. We repelled the first force of Clan Moors, although this one is looking a little bit ragtag. I'm betting their next one is going to be much more dangerous. Go ahead and eat these captains and prepare. Razakarak and what's a double down on Iron Rock? Absolutely no way we would win that one. Why don't you go fight Scarsnake? And then Durthu has... Oh, he's trying to escape. We will go ahead and hit him with an auto-resolve. Get rid of those trees, and we'll nom-nom on the captives. Definitely lost Iron Rock Pass. I was hoping we could get back and actually start threatening Razakarak beforehand. We'll see, though. Share it is Garen. We's gonna share more of the loot, boss. Share it with you, I mean. Definitely replenish up, because here comes Razakarak, and Fred is completely surrounded by rats. We will turn and attack Feskit first, as he won't be able to escape. Auto-resolve. Not too bad. We eat those captives. And then we will turn around, because that was a pretty dangerous force there.
Start the war!
How many Skaven slaves, cannon, some more players. Let's go ahead and attack Mechanigear, see if he retreats. He does not, and so we... Well, I don't think we'll go ahead and hand this one off to their auto-resolve. We'll go ahead and fight this battle against Mechanigear. Looks like only 2 of them are going to move on in, and these guys will be reinforcing in 2 minutes. So we move fast, crush this first army here, and our spiders shall arrive even before Mutant and his storm vermin. It'd be a fantastic battle to start off the next episode with, but for now I am going to be out of time for today. I have been Space Wizard of War. I believe a like for the light god and a sub for the sub zone. See you in the next one.